emotional. Hold on. What in the ruddy hells is an axe Persian?
Let's libel. Basically go casting aspersions.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Must be reading it wrong. Suganashukuk.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Another drow true soul. As if there weren't enough of you.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet...
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance. Damn right. I'm gonna make this carcass talk. Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in. Then take it. Absolute.
Read aloud the words on the scroll. The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Ragslin scowls, shocked by a question you shouldn't have asked, and a jolt shoots through you. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
I saw it too. Gith on the hunt. They know something.
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory, seen as you see a clawed hand open a holding pod. Devoid of flesh, only darkness.
You're kidding me. Very helpful, squid.
Doubt clouds Ragslin's skull. Might he suspect the truth? You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, we're not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned drow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. The raid started already. Let's hope she's in trouble and needs help. You, get to the grove. Help the drow Minthara kill the lot. Well, don't just stand there. Listen, the absolute honor.
Can't risk being in open view.
Fertilize the fields.
Yellow.
Hello, hello.
Howdy, howdy.
How's it going?
Doing alright. Just chilling.
Nice.
Fucking sickly. That's about it.
Oh yeah, nice.
What you doing?
Just started my second playthrough of Baldur's Gate.
Alright. How was the
That was great. It's pretty hard.
Really?
Yeah. Just because like I'm totally new to this type of game. I've never played anything like a turn-based RPG thing before. But the game's fucking huge, dude. Like,
Really?
every time that I'm like, okay, it looks like I finished up this area, time to move on, like, we'll go over here and do this now, or whatever, game just doesn't stop. Like, it just ends up, oh, now you gotta go over here, and it's 10 times bigger than what you thought it was gonna be. And, like, there's just all these, like, underground areas, and, like, oh, I'll just open this little basement door. Maybe there's a little loot in the, a couple, treasure chests or something. And you go down in there, and then there's a hidden doorway. And you break the door open, and then it's like, oh, there's a whole fucking dungeon down here. Holy shit, And it's just like, shit like that happens just all the time. And there's just so much to do. Like, the first playthrough, I did, like, mostly kind of, like, good guy stuff. And, this time I picked, like, a bad guy character. And it's a completely different game. Like, like the first one when I was a good guy, you like go into an area, and all the enemies go, "Hey, get him!" You know, and they like instantly attack you,
Like
and like,
Skyrim, basically.
you know, it turns
Or
into
like
a big thing.
Like
But
Fallout.
well, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I never did like a bad guy thing in Fallout.
There's something like that they did in Red Dead Redemption for sure.
Huh.
Like RDDR. Like if you had lit
Oh,
on or
like
something.
yeah. Like if you do enough bad guy stuff, everyone looks at you as a bad guy to start with.
Yeah.
Right. This is like there's like not a race, but like a backstory. It's called the Dark Urge, and you're basically like a serial killer, but you can't remember any of your past. You just know that there's like some dark and evil inside you. And I picked the race Drow, and like what
Uh-huh.
used to be bad guys who would attack you on sight, I like walk into them and they're like treating me like I'm their boss. They're like, "Oh, sorry. Here, right this way. Go over here. So and so wants to talk to you." And like it's the exact opposite. So I'm getting like all this different dialogue and cutscenes and all this shit that I never had in the first one. Like it's a completely different game. It's really crazy. Like you still go to the same place and do some of the same kind of stuff, but like everything is different, completely different. It's wild.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so basically like, you know, like every time you talk to someone you can make different dialogue choices and those have like different outcomes and whatever. So this playthrough I'm choosing like the opposite dialogue choices or like the meaner dialogue choices for everything I do. So like oh shit. So for instance, oh cool, yeah. Okay, so I'm in this area right now, right? And in the first playthrough, there's like a dude that I'm supposed to save out of like a jail. And you know, you go up and you know, you talk to some goblins and they're like, "Yeah, this is our prisoner," and they're like throwing rocks at him. And you go, "Hey, let him go. He's not doing anything." And then all the goblins turn on you and you got to kill them all. Well, I just chose right now throw a rock at the bear. And I hit him with a rock, and now it's me and all the goblins against the one dude instead. It's so crazy.
Cool.
Yeah, it's so cool, like having a second totally unique experience.
Quickly.
Well, we're gonna finish our playthrough.
Yeah, I'm down whenever.
So
I know a little bit more of
Yeah.
what we're doing now, so I can be more helpful with like guiding us the right ways or to good gear
Yeah.
and stuff.
I tried
But
to do my own playthrough with Gale, like, the mage.
yeah.
Or like, and I just don't know enough. I just don't know enough. But I just gotta keep playing. Like I don't know the right combos
Yeah.
and stuff. And but I understand it a little bit more.
Yeah, so at least from like my experience of the little bit that I do know of the game now,
I will ascend.
wizards they kind of start as like a kind of harder class.
Yeah.
You know, like there's just less stuff that you get, or like you're not like super powerful right off the bat, and you gotta like kind of go find the right spells and stuff, and it's kind of not easy to do at first there, but in a little bit, you know, like the second act of the game, there's 3 acts total.
Yeah.
And by the way, the third act is like the first and second one combined. There's so much shit to do, and it's so big. So yeah, don't let it. Just because there's only 3, don't mean it's like oh, there's not much to do. It's a short game or whatever. It's crazy. But yeah, they kind of start like a little bit more difficult to use, or at least seemingly. But they end up being like ultra powerful. Once you get around the second act.
I gotcha.
Yeah, you just gotta give it a little more patience. But yeah, Wizard's like broken as shit. It's like crazy strong. So something that I think I've learned that we didn't know at first, or when we first started, was you can multi-class, and that's the best way to do your classes. Like, if you're a wizard, you don't want to actually be just a wizard. You want to mix wizard with something else. So when you level up, it'll give you the option of like at the bottom right corner of the screen, it'll say add class, and you hit square, and you can add to mix any class that you want. So you could take like 2 levels of wizard, and then 2 levels of cleric, and then the rest sorcerer, or 2 levels of wizard and the rest warlock, or whatever it is that you want to do. And so you get like little benefits and stuff from all those different things all mixed together. So like, for instance, rogue is like a oh shit, is like a kind of like a, oh my god, like an archer spellcaster guy. But ranger is like kind of a better like archer. So if you mix the two, then you get to have like the best of both, combined, if that makes sense. So yeah, like barbarian, you can put like 2 levels of fighter, and the 2 levels of fighter gets you an extra action every time you have a turn. So you get to hit the guy, the enemy 4 times instead of only 3 times, or whatever it may be, and there's like a bunch of ways that you can like, oh well, this class gets this really cool ability like fire resistance, let's say, at level 4. So you take 4 levels of one class and then do the rest in your regular class, and so you get like all the benefits of one class and still get to be your regular class. It's yeah, pretty a lot of potential to be pretty complex.
That's interesting though.
Yes.
I should have watched that video you sent me. I haven't watched it yet.
I don't remember which one.
It was the tutorial one, basically.
Need to stay focused. Got to move.
No. Man, I'm getting fucked up.
bear, but an elf. Albeit.
Oh shit, we won. Oh my god. Barely, dude. You know, like I said, I never had to fight this guy before. He was like an ally last time. That was a little tougher than I anticipated.
Off we go then.
Not everyone subscribes.
But yeah, and then another like ultra like OP kind of situation that I didn't realize the first playthrough was that not only do you want to multi-class, but you want to respec every character on your team and multi-class them to be like the like min-max their stats. So like, you know, all your companions, you know, like Shadowheart, right? So she is, she's a cleric, right?
Yeah.
But
Don't go bothering my
you know,
pigeon. It's
cleric is
mine.
great, but it gets even better if you add a different, you know, like a multi-class edition into it. So
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I
you know,
get
you
some
want to
more
like
some
figure
such.
out how you're going to multi-class
What's it
her
to ya?
and then respec her to take away some of the stat points that are being wasted on her build. Like, because they put all the characters to have like pretty kind of even stats. So they're all like just a little bit weaker than they could be. So you like take away all the stats that they don't use and boost the ones that they do use so that for what they're doing, whatever task it is, they're the strongest that they can be. So if you do that, then your whole team is like good and strong. You have to like whatever amount of, you know, effort you're putting into your build, you need to be putting into the build of your whole companion crew.
Okay.
Then catch one on your own.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
But yeah, once I did that, once I respect all my dudes, infinitely easier, infinitely more powerful.
This Rengar better not go yapping about my pigeon. I should have turned him over to Mindora by now, but he's such a nice little pigeon. What? I ain't. Mindora don't give a cake what you think. Bah, just take him if you care so much. See if he'll sing for the... Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
I guarantee the story of your daring
Oh,
rescue of
see.
my person will live on
I
for
gotta move to the
eons.
kitchen, which I know I don't. About that time,
What's a
John.
bit of metal between
Yes.
ours? Tell
About
me
that
where we
time,
can meet each other
I
once we
move
slip
on
the
out of
goblin
here.
yoke.
Cool.
And I'll offer much more than gold.
All right.
Knowledge, my friend.
Are you getting back on today?
Priceless.
Yeah, I am. No. I'm
Oh.
talking about out of my city.
Oh,
Florida. Yeah.
nice,
I'm
nice.
not talking about leaving right now. Yeah, I'm gonna start packing a lot of stuff.
Nice.
Maybe in a couple of days. I already got a lot of stuff packed. It's just the little stuff like silverware, dishes.
Oh, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I've been doing the same.
Really?
Yep.
Smashing.
Yeah,
I'll slip away with
I got a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing, you know, over the years, I've, you know, learned, like, every time that I move, I, take everything that I own, and I go through everything one by one, and I go, do I really like this? Do I need this? Like, when was the last time I used this? And, throw it all away. It's such a good feeling, dude. Like, I've got this dresser. It's big as fuck, and it's so fucking heavy. It's like an anchor. Every time you move, it's like this giant fucking thing where you need like 2 guys helping. And it's like, fuck that. I'm getting rid of that fucking thing. Why the fuck would I keep that around? I don't want that shit. Like,
Nah, I know exactly what you.
yeah.
I have this.
I don't even like I don't use the dresser. I have like a bunch of fucking clothes in the dresser that I don't actually wear. It's just like storage for old clothes, you know? And it's like, why do I have it if it's just I don't even open it up to use it, you know?
I don't know why Laura is trying to get rid of all these canned foods I got.
Teach them some of
She said
my
she
techniques.
whenever she comes to my
I live for
house
pain,
and
it's
we have this thing like she'll stay for like 3 days
Uh-huh.
on the weekend.
seem to thrive
And I tell her she doesn't need to because I can do it myself. But if I like I'll have dishes in the sink or I'll like have some clothes I haven't folded yet or anything like that,
Yeah.
she'll do it for me, which you know I appreciate. So she like went through I have this big like cabinet thing that I made myself,
Nice.
or like I got it online, and then like I built it myself, all the parts that
me,
came
but
with it, and
that
that was
look in
my
your
first girlfriend,
eyes.
and
Something terrible has happened to you.
she like cleared it all out, saying like, "Baby, you have so much stuff that's expired," and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's because I don't have the shit in there I don't use ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like she got rid of all the canned stuff, and I'm like, this shit would be fine.
Yeah. Canned stuff doesn't really go bad.
Yeah, not at all. So.
And now I have seen stuff that should not go bad. I have seen that happen. It's pretty rare, but man, it's rough when it does though.
Really?
Yeah.
You are familiar with the Scourge, mistress.
Bro, one time,
Good.
I
am simply spreading
we had
my
like a
message, friend.
pack of bacon in the fridge,
I worship her through
and
pain, usually
you know,
my own.
we like buy bacon every once in a while, use it. So I wasn't like paying attention, and we were like, oh yeah, let's have breakfast for dinner today, and I cooked up the whole package of bacon. I took a bite after, you know, when we sit down to eat, and I was like, oh shit, this tastes fucking weird. And I was like, ugh, dude, what the hell? So I go to the trash, pull out the fucking package. It had expired like a year and 3 months prior. Like it got like pushed into the back corner of the fridge where it just sat and we never noticed it, you know? Dude, it was so fucking nasty. I was like throwing up all night.
Oh man.
And yeah. I mean, it looked fine, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, have you seen those pictures online? Like these people eating like uncooked pork, and there's like that
Yes.
parasite in it, and it gets all into their muscles. And stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they have to like die. There's no way they don't die.
Yeah, you can get trigonosis, I believe.
Yeah.
From raw pork. Yeah, it can kill you real fucking quick.
Yeah, there's like I see these pictures. There's no way these people live with it being this severe. No way. I don't think there's any kind of medicine that would. I mean, I'm sure there's an anti-parasitic medicine. There is.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, if it's all throughout your thighs, your glutes, your arms, your chest, your back, like eating you up everywhere. There's
Yeah.
no way you're gonna live. Like rhabdo and shit like that will happen, muscle breakdown and all that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking just die. But you see, John, the muscles when they break down, they release this thing called myoglobin.
As you wish, dear one.
But
Would you have
well,
joined up
that's
with him
true,
if you'd
but
known he'd be
I'm not
indulging
gonna
in
go
this
into
sort of
detail
thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
Oh, let me tell you. So there's this guy that he's a medic, and he doesn't seem like too much of an asshole. You know, like you have those people that you just met, and you're like, oh, I feel about you. You know, but my friend that works in an ER in a town near me, she told me that he works at that service, and like he's one of the. She said that he's one of those people that, you know, if he was God, then you know, he feels like he's God and shit like that, like he's the best person in the whole fucking world, and you know, all that kind of stuff.
While I enjoyed
And
that, I'm afraid
he was
your
telling me all this shit,
reaction
and like, look, I'm not the smartest person in the world.
to gain
Okay, I'm not.
Vita's
I never claimed to be.
every
But I can
single
I can smell some bullshit
must
whenever I hear it.
Nevertheless,
Yeah.
Especially when it comes
Thank
to like the shit I know. And he was spouting off some shit, and I was like,
you have
I just don't. Everyone right. So I told, he was telling stories, you know, because we tell war stories.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like work related kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I asked my friend, like, hey, did he do all this shit? He said he did it in the town that she works in. And I said, hey, did he do all this shit that he's talking about? And she said, fuck no. I ain't never seen his ass bring nothing like that in whenever I'm at work. So, he's a bullshitter. That's what
Yeah. You know, I used to know a guy like that. This motherfucker would, like, I'd be telling, you know, my stories of, like, what I've, you know, been through in life, whatever, and weird, cool, fun stuff or whatever. And this dude, I caught him telling other people my stories, but as though it happened to him.
Damn.
Like it's something he did. I was like, what the hell? Like maybe he's doing like that where like he's telling like a bunch of other people's stories that he overheard or whatever.
Probably.
As his own.
Probably.
People are weird, dude.
I know, like they want to be liked so fucking bad. I'm like, dude, I don't
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm cool with the people I know right now.
Yeah.
I'm making some ramen right now. So give me
Oh, hell yeah.
I might throw this egg yolk in there and let it cook in there. With the I wish I had well, I do have a wok.
Nice.
I do have a wok.
Quite
I don't
the
ever
cozy
use it.
setup. I was just settling in
Went through a
and
whole
reviewing
phase
my... the druid
Roger.
Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his
he would react
quarters.
to people
A replica, no doubt.
cooking like Asian foods.
On the sword
And,
coast.
you know, he plays a character like this
That
really old Asian Chinese guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he like talks, you know, in this Asian accent and shit.
You're either...
And or Chinese accent,
Tell
whatever.
me, have you
And,
noticed
he's just
any
funny as hell.
residual
Super funny.
psionic malaise
And,
since the alleged
He said,
encounter?
"Oh, you have walked."
Oh,
yeah. Shit like that.
Yeah, that guy's funny.
Curious. Their technical name form a... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone... I can't... As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you have... If what you say were true, you... Isn't it? Perhaps... If I could just... Oh, dear sweet gods! I mean, yes. I'll need...
Let me go steal.
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. Not yet, I'm afraid.
Spare me.
Oh, yeah.
We've been rather. You see, I have this condition. A specific. What it comes down to is this: I can just trust in dead. By that I mean it's imperative that I find. We've already done. You know for yourself there'll be danger involved, or great cost. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. Thank you. Oh, I can feel it work. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages.
25,000 milligrams.
Such is the nature of it. Oh, it's not. Sincerely, though.
Yeah.
Say that?
I understand.
Say what?
I said I want
few
all
answers in return.
50,000 milligrams.
Yeah.
But in time,
Hell yeah.
all will be told.
I want to feel my coronary arteries screaming at me.
I myself am a much more
Yeah, so this character that I am, the Dark Urge, it seems I'm going to have to be very careful with what choices I make, because earlier some random woman that I'd never met in my first playthrough, who was a bard, shows up in my camp, and they're like, oh hey, I saw you in town, like I really want to join your group, I think I'd be a great addition, I want to go adventure with you guys. And I was like, fuck yeah, I didn't know there was a bard in this game, like I never found one that you could actually use. So I was like, oh fuck yeah dude, I get a bard now. Like, I don't know really how good they are or what they do, whatever. So I'm like, dude, this is going to be great. And then I go to sleep at camp, and I wake up and she's gutted. Apparently I murdered her in the middle of the night.
Oh shit.
Because my dude's like a secret, like, psycho serial killer guy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, dude. What is it? Every time I go to sleep, I got to worry about, like, who he's going to kill.
Yeah. That's crazy.
He has a divine aspect, yes. A reflection of death itself. Eternal and...
I shall answer no further questions.
Oh.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared. They bear great. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
But give me like a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Thy will, dost thou require a new ally? Oh.
Oh, god damn it. Oh no. Another cutscene.
Heavy. Moisture drips down your
What
forehead.
terrible
Pain shoots
thing am I
through your
about to do?
fingers.
What?
The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil gate vlaketh Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest.
What the hell?
Gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones
I never
popping,
had a
your flesh
laser
swelling.
before.
I can. I see it in you. I feel it. I will be quick with my blade.
Hello.
First you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then the
Talk to
others.
yourself?
Yes.
Then
Nice.
myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of
What the fuck?
uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
What's old Tyler and Mike Elgin?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh yeah. I still playing Apex.
I guess.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert.
Man, fuck
It's taking
Apex.
something you'll never
That
get
game is
back.
fucking trash.
Lays
I'm
out fear
so over that.
grips you. Not fear of death, but fear of
But yeah, me and
significance.
Tyler played a bit of Fallout together. That was fun.
The failure to her kind. She will wield no
But that's the last time I
silver-thread
really saw him
red
on,
dragon,
other than
forever
when he's playing Apex.
unknown to the great Lich Queen Blacketh.
It was fun while it
I
lasted.
will
Though.
not let the
It
gift
was
take
Yeah.
me. I will earn Vlaakith's
I mean, it's like,
I will wait.
you
But
know,
know this. I am watching. If the sickness
it
does not
fills
pass
a
undawned,
void
I will end
for,
us all.
you know, when other games, or when there don't exist other games that can fill that void. It's a fine replacement, but just overall, I'm just sick of the what's it called, the like the devs trying to take advantage of the consumers and
I
stuff.
came just in time.
Yeah, I just don't want
You
to
are transforming.
support them and all that.
Yeah. What? I mean, you probably have like 1,000 hours on it, though, don't you?
Like 3,000, I think.
I
Yeah.
saved you before.
So I played since
Season 2, right?
yeah, season 2.
And I'm here to save you again.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay.
Whenever you're.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I got a cutscene I gotta go through.
You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Oh, I do miss my boy Pathfinder sometimes. Can't lie to you.
Oh, imagine hacking the gravity paw off. There's a new Elden Ring game coming out in May.
We
What,
have
Night Rain or something like that?
Yeah,
So listen closely.
so it's gonna be like
There is great potential within
like
you.
imagine,
It comes from
yeah,
your
it's a
past.
co-op.
Your
It's
instinct
entirely
is
a
to
co-op
resist the
game.
power it gives, but you
Um,
must accept it.
Like I think
Nurture it.
technically you can play by yourself, but
I will
it's gonna
keep
be
it
like
from
impossibly hard to
consuming
do so.
But for the sake
Um,
of both of us, you must
but,
learn. The fight for the fate of Faerun. You
it's,
can change that, but only if you
It's kind of like a
embrace
battle
your
royale, where like you get dropped, but or fuck, what's the term?
potential. The enemy.
Procedurally generated, right? So the maps are like generated, so you don't know where you're going to start, and you don't know where you need to go, right? But there's like a circle that's closing in, like a battle royale would have. So you're on a time limit of where you go and what you do.
I promise.
And you gotta, you know, get your way through the map to over like 5 sections. So it's like day, night, and then final boss. So you have like this day-night cycle that happens twice. And if you survive all of those, then you get to face the final boss. And I don't know how long that takes. You know, like how long you, you know, one full round takes to finish. But, yeah, you know, if you fail, then you start over. It's supposed to be extremely hard, which obviously Elden Ring is super hard,
I'll just make myself comfortable.
or at least at first.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins
But yeah,
to
and so like
prod
all the
uncertain
enemies
with
that
the
you
needle.
go against, and all
The
the
needle finds the gap between
bosses
eyeball
that you
and
end up
socket.
facing are
Volo
all
frowns
like
and
randomized,
begins to push.
right? So you don't know what you're gonna get every time you play it. Like you don't know what you're gonna be
Pain
up
shoots
against.
through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
And then also like regular Elden
The
Ring,
needle
you know,
seesaws
RPG
back
wise,
and
like
forth, plucking the
you
nerve like a harpstring.
pick like a class or like a
There's some
type of
obstacle in the way.
character,
I shall
and then
need a
you
more
upgrade that
robust
character
implement.
to create like a build, which weapons you're going to try to use, which armor, which stats you're going to boost and whatever. And this, you don't really do that.
Volo carefully withdraws
It's
the
like
needle from your eye.
you
Then,
pick
reaching into
a
his eyes,
preset class
he produces
with
an
like
ice pick.
special abilities and like an ultimate move.
Volo
And
slowly
then
brings the ice
as
pick
you're running
closer
around, like
to
when you
your
kill
eye.
stuff, they drop randomized loot,
Don't.
and so the loot itself, like the different weapons and armor and stuff,
Cold metal
they
presses
have
against
different
tap,
stats. So
tap,
like you might
stab.
pick up a sword that
Do you feel
is
that? I think we have the plateau
has
on
lightning
the run.
damage attached to it, and then another guy might pick up a bow that has
Hurry. It's a
whatever,
feisty critter. Just
it shoots 2 arrows
Volo
instead of
shoots
1
the
or
pick
whatever
from
it
your
is.
brain with a violent
And so
jerk. Your eye
you gotta
pops
like
down into the mud.
trade between you and your buddies.
Drat.
Like
He pauses.
if
looks
you're
down
doing
at
an
your
archer
eye and recoils
and I've got like a sword
as it
guy,
sinks into the mud.
then I would want to give you the bow and arrow. And like everyone's class has different abilities. Like, one's going to be a tank, one's going to be whatever.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic
Please,
damage.
hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm sorry. But have you seen Michael's Instagram story?
Yes, quite.
No.
Can't help but feel partly.
I don't think that's Michael.
Oh, when he was skinny?
No.
Oh.
Take this.
No, that's not Michael.
A far
Well,
superior relic
it
to
was
that
a
old
picture
jelly you were chained.
of somebody
Try it on
who's
for
fucking
some.
naked,
I'm sure you'll solve
who has
your
2
little
or
brain
3
problem
balloons.
one way or
It's
another.
like he has
Oh,
a
it
happy
probably is
Valentine's
him.
balloon.
Here, if
Has
you
a happy
have.
Valentine's balloon in front of his crotch, and
Yeah.
like he's double fisting 2 other happy Valentine's balloons.
Nice. Yeah, that probably is him. He does shit like that.
I know it.
For
I know
sure.
He does. I know he does. I just
Yeah.
didn't think. I don't think that's him.
Someone came to me. The
But it could,
parasite has
it could
taken
be
root,
him, yeah.
it would
It
seem.
probably is him. It's just his hair is different.
Yeah.
Promise.
Yeah, he
It's
posted some
death
pictures the other day
deception.
where he's like super skinny from way back. That's like even before I met him.
I gotcha. But I'm ready for you.
Yeah,
Batman
I gotta get
War.
through some dialogue here.
I gotcha. I saw the. Have you seen that new game? Or I don't know if it's new or not. But the Monster Hunter game.
Affliction.
Oh yeah.
That looks fun.
Excellent.
Yes.
Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Exactly. Now, was there anything else?
Okay. All right, hold on. Now let me save game.